What's up guys, Slifer is back at it again with another live deck profile, and this time we got one a little special. So I believe last month or a little bit into the month before that, I did a Burning Abyss deck profile featuring the good old boy Cherubini. Now I was thinking, because I did that one earlier, I was like, I don't think I could improve the formula that I had in that profile enough to justify another deck profile. So what we have today is more of a deck idea. It's not really something I've nailed down, it's something I've been playing around with that I really like the concept of going forward, and that is PK Fire. I'm sure all of you 2017 boys and girls remember good old PK Fire as the very first deck profile on this channel, one of the very first videos on this channel. So let's just get right on into this. 40, 15, standard. Now for BAs, we play the standard triple Scarm, End-Phase Searcher, free special summons. Scarm is just essential, very good card. Insane card, actually. We play triple Farfa for field removal. You know, targeting is a thing, but it's whatever. I guess it gets bopped by Thanos a little bit if you really want to be that guy and say, you know, every card's out. But banishing is still a very good removal. Even if it is just for a turn, sometimes it's all you need to make a difference. Farfa's still way too good to not max out on, I feel like. And then we round out the BA monsters with one Seer and one Graph to summon from grave and deck, respectively. Standard BA shit. This deck's been around for 5 years. You guys know the formula at this point. Alright, now we get into some PK monsters. I do play one copy of Ancient Cloak to search out the Silent Boots. And we do play 3 copies of Silent Boots. It's like I don't know the word. In addition, there we go, to it being, you know, PK Fire type idea, it is also, I feel like, a good rank 3, level 6 synchro turbo kind of deck. With a good boy that we have in the extra deck here, which you'll see in a minute. But Ancient Cloak banishes from grave to search any The Phantom Knights card, which is only the monsters. And then Silent Boots can banish from grave to search any Phantom Knights spell and trap, right? Yeah. Spell or trap card, which is, of course, you know, the one. Fogblade, Fatblade, he's here. But those are what we play, and that's the PK Fire monsters. Onto the other monsters, I do play 3 BLS. I do need to up the light monster count in this deck, I do definitely think, because as of right now, I believe it is just 3 monsters or lights. Granted, they are hand traps, but, you know, upping that light count is definitely a better way to get BLS out. Card's still insane in Burning Abyss, regardless of the build you play. 3 Fiendish Rhino. He's kind of Cherubini minus. He does everything Cherubini does, except differently. He protects all of your fiends from being destroyed, and then if you send to the graveyard, you send a fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. So, still just really good to have. I don't have supers anymore. I used to. I'm sorry. I've gotten rid of this deck like a million times. 1 tour guide for consistency. Bring it back, Konami. We need 2 tour guides again. I want to play in a 2 tour guide format because I'm a fucking psychopath. A new addition to the formula. 3 copies of Psychic Weed Dealer. So if you control a level 3 monster other than Psychic Wielder, you special him in defense. And if you synchro summon using him, you can target a monster on the field with less attack than the attack of the synchro monster that you summoned and destroy it. So, I don't have one on hand, but I really wanted to play Virgil, and unfortunately, I don't have the Virgil. But Virgil's the one I would make more often than not with this, because he doesn't need BA monsters, which blew my fucking mind when I first found that out, by the way. But Psychic Wheelletter is still a really good card. He kind of dropped off the face of the earth for a bit, but honestly, keep it in the back of your mind. That card exists. It's really good. We play triple Ash, standard stuff, and then the last monsters we play are 3 Effect Failures, which are like monsters, you know, the standard BA hand trap stuff. I'm not playing Soravis. I was going back and forth on it. I was trying to do some funny stuff. Another idea I had was cutting out one each of these, and then cutting out Ancient Cloak and one Silent Boots to play another set of hand traps, or another 2 sets of hand traps. So I could do 2 Sorvis, and I was thinking actually Null None. I feel like that card in this format is really good against the whole Danger Thunder meme. Sure, you get locked out, but they go through half their deck, and if you drop Null None on them, you're gaining a fuck ton of life points, and they're not really gonna like that. Because regardless of how dumb of a fucking board they have, if you have all those life points, it's for naught. Especially if you just, you know, stalling for time, jokingly stalling for time kind of duels. And you drop that and go into time with your 25,000 life points, it can be a win card. It can be a win condition in a lot of decks, I feel like. I know Null None, her hype kind of died out. You can also play I do have 2 Null Material. I can play Null Materials as well, but I digress. Hand traps are up to you. Honestly, build your hand trap lineup for your locals. Effect Veiler and Ash Blossoms work just fine for me. Onto spells. 90% of the deck is dark, so you play triple Allure of Darkness for consistency. 1 Foolish Burial for consistency. 1 Monster Reborn for extra plays. 1 Upstart Goblino. Triple Call by the Grave to ensure your plays go off. Honestly, I know BA is the deck that never dies, but it's crippled at this point. It's been 5 years. The game is so much faster than OG BA format, and yes, the deck is still good, it's still powerful when it does its stuff, but if it doesn't do its stuff, you get fucked. Granted, there's not really a way to out Dante, because that card's ridiculous, but, you know, getting your other shit fucked up is just, it's a bad idea. Alright, the last 3 cards we play in the main deck. Triple Phantom Knight's Fogblade. You know, this card is still absolutely insane. A searchable Fiendish Chain that just prevents your opponent from doing anything. I feel like this card's unfair. I honestly do feel like this card is unfair. But I'm playing it because I have them. Phantom Knights are pretty cool stuff. Alright, so on to the extra deck. So we play the 1 Fusion, we play the 1 Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss for Beatrice plays. When Beatrice eats shit, you summon this guy, and hoo-ha, the whole world works. Pitch a card, draw a card. Pilgrim is actually a really good card, and I feel like a lot of people don't acknowledge the power that Pilgrim has. The 1 synchro I do play right now is Bryonic. You know, summon it with Wheel Letter, you pop something with 2200 or less attack, and then free discards, which BA doesn't really mind too much. Honest, if I'm being real, BA and PK do not really mind going to grave too often. And Bryonic's just really powerful. 1 Beatrice to dump anything you wish. Beatrice, really good card still. Double of the meme, Mr. Meme himself, Dante. Detach, mill 3, gain 15, you know the works. Bop that, no matter. Sick pluses. And I do still play 1 number 75 Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, because in this deck you can make a 5 material Gossip Shadow, and I feel like that's just funny. You can do 5 materials and just sit that boy right there and negate 2 effects. He's pretty cool. I still really like Gossip Shadow as a card. Now onto the Link Monster lineup. We play some Borals here. We got a Boral Lord and a Boral Sword. Boral Sword and Dante are a pretty good combo, seeing as how Dante has to go to defense anyways. Uno Trisbaina. Yeah, it kind of fucks you with the Fog Blades, but if you have to go into this, I feel like you're going to be in the state where you're going to win the game. You have the play, it's going to be Dynamite, you're playing against Sky Striker, you banish the whole back row at this, it's worth it, and you win. I know Trisbaina fell off the face of the earth too. A lot of the topologic shit fell off the face of the earth that the Gumblar got fucked. But, you know, I digress. 1 Unicorn, free spins. 1 card that'll probably eventually be a hit. The Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche. So, you know, send a Phantom Knights monster to set a Phantom Knight spell or trap for free. Where's the negative? You have a Dark Xyz monster special summon to a zone it points to. While this monster is on the field. That's a weird way to put that. Target a card on the field, destroy it. Cannot be used as a link material. Bardiche. Rusty Bardiche is a very good card for very mediocre archetype. Because let's face it, Phantom Knights on their own don't do much. I know Jeff Jones meme, and he made me hate him for fucking ever with it, but Phantom Knights are pretty inconsistently doing shit, you know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. We play 2 Phoenix or more back row hate and just more monsters, honestly. More Link 2s for free, cool shit. And then we round out the extra deck with 2 copies of Mean Mr. Meme number 2, Cherubini. He can't be the Black Angel anymore for some reason, so he's the Ebon Angel of the Burning Abyss. Let me get you a good look at this guy. You know, brand spanking new. Brand new. It took us a long time, but he's finally here. Now everyone's like, well, Cherubini here, where's Needle Fiber? I want my Needle Fiber. Back on my Thornworth. Can I have another degenerate card? I'm Needle Fiber. Fuck Needle Fiber. Anyways, 2 level 3 monsters. Monsters it points to cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effects, you can send one of the cards you control to the graveyard instead. And then you can send a level 3 monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target a Burning Abyss monster on the field, and it gains attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the monster sent to the graveyard until the end of the turn. You can only use that effect of him once per turn, as a hard once per turn. But the fact that you can just make this with 2 level 3s, any 2 level 3s. So, you know, my old sick ass meme is 2 Regret Sangan into any hand trap. It's beautiful. You could do that, and then make Cherubini, and then do dumb, stupid plays. Because this card is poorly designed. Let's take a look at everything he can send, shall we? Well, you can send these 3, you can send these 3, you can send these 4, we can send all of these. Wow. Poorly designed cards that make good archetypes even better, that make crazy shit happen. Cherubini is also being dark, by the way. You know, he kind of has to be. You just need 1 more monster to do this, which is why I think the synergy is there. And because of Bardiche, you know, being him, where's he at? You can do this with Silent Boots and get more rank 3 shenanigans going, if you will. But Cherubini, we waited a long time. Honestly, I think it's too late for the deck to go to the top, but I've been proven wrong before about Burning Abyss. So it's better to just keep my opinions to myself, keep my mouth shut, and watch the world burn. You know, Spiral just topped. Let's talk about that. Spiral with Danger just topped. And I hate it because it uses Dangers, but I love it because of Spiral. I love that deck so much. I really wish it was still playable. But I digress. This is a Burning Abyss video. Anyways, guys, leave me some nice criticism in the comments instead of the usual "this deck fucking suck" comments. The giveaway is over. Results will be announced Saturday. The winner will be contacted, and we will try to get you set up as fast as possible with your desired prize. You know, one of those 3 boxes shall be yours, my friend. You're gonna listen to this video. The person who wins is probably not gonna watch this video. If you do, more power to you. Anyways, guys, check us out on TCGPlayer, Sora Online, open Thursdays and Fridays for the foreseeable future. Like, subscribe. Slifer duels forever. We shall be seeing you. Where's the microphone on this thing? I don't know. Peace.